Next episode of the Canstown Dynasty. We just pulled a big upset at home against Michigan. Can we go on the road and beat Northwestern? We've had trouble on the road this year. Let's see if we can go pull out a road win. Thanks for watching. Go Pats.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff unit all lined up and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Slithers into space. There he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Dropping back, it's Gill. Quickly complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to the ground. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Northwestern offense returns to the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Stone. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. The quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Got it in the middle, it's Albright. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Gill. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this set. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Northwestern. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, number 19. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Absolutely center cut, and that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the single back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Gill. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes it, and it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Unloads quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
To the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Gill. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that.
Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. To the ground with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On his way back from the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gives it to the back on the draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the punt team. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Stone. Completes it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Covey. Inside the 35. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it.
Turning it on. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And the Wildcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Gill. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They bring the punter onto the field now. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw it, Stone. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's still running after the move. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. The give from the gun. He breaks a tackle. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Makes a catch at the 10. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Gill. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. A strike downfield. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Fires complete on the crosser. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt, they give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw it. He makes a grab.
That's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that 1st down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Punts it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got a little space. Knocked off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Stone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker, he's a yard short. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Handoff to the single back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Gill. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Porter. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Harrington. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go right back to the run. Thrust that arm out. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Back to throw, it's Gill. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just...
Breaks into the open. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. They go to the ground. Makes a man miss. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Try to march their way in. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Finds his man, it's Stone.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Got it in the middle, it's Stone. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little
We head
tighter
to
on the
Northwestern
scoreboard, but
and
that's
get
going to do it.
mollywopped.
With the win today,
That was
they're
definitely a
now
letdown game after the
eligible.
big
That's
upset at
certainly
home
worth
over
celebrating,
Michigan.
at least to some degree. What do you
37
say,
to 10
guys?
Northwestern, our
Listen, at
final
the start of the
score.
year,
I
there
ain't
are a
scared to
lot
look
of
at these
goals that get
stats.
put up on the blackboard.
Yeah,
Reaching
Grayson
a
Gill,
bowl
16
game
of
is
30,
one of them. So now you
167
can
a
go ahead and
touchdown,
check
4
that off. If you're this
picks.
football team, you're not
No
celebrating
rushing
that tonight.
touchdowns
If
today.
you're
The
looking
only
to build
touchdown
on
went to
this win moving
Jalen
ahead, 'cause
Booker,
they've got bigger goals down the road.
35-yard
They do,
touchdown
and
pass.
they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man.
Kinda
Some
gave us
moments
some
that really
hope.
say
We
this
got
team
2
can be
interceptions,
really,
Linnell
really
Williams
good.
and
And
Jermaine
so
Willingham.
I think you continue to improve.
Sadly,
You know at the end of the
we
season, I get
definitely
to take a
need to-
vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my
We need
boys,
our guy to
but
get a
there's some
pick.
work to be done still.
Thanks so much
Thanks.
for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and
So,
this has been another presentation of EA
Let's kick the
Sports
punt
College
return
Football.
touchdowns today. But that'll do it. Next week, we'll see you back at home. We're now 4-6. We get a chance to upset another top 25 Big Ten team, as we'll play the number 25 team in the nation, Maryland, next week. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and go Pats.